Aloha and good morning from Drummond Island. We're leaving. It's just before sunrise and we are leaving for Macinac Island. About a 7-hour voyage for us. It's supposed to be quite calm, so join us for this journey as we leave Drummond Island for Mackinac Island. Pretty neat. In today's episode of our boat story, we leave Drummond Island on our boat Mahalo. We pass Tour de Village and cross Lake Huron on our way to Mackinac Island. Aloha, we are Sava, Cynthia, and Alex, along with our 2 dogs, Lucy and Shadow. We're traveling America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile North American waterway from Florida to Canada and back down via the Mississippi. Follow us on this journey on our boat called Mahalo. Just such a beautiful sunrise. Alex is getting the lines fixed up because we just released and went out of the marina. You must be by Millionaire's Row. It looks like a plane. It's actually a yacht. I came out here and filmed because it certainly looked like a plane. Is it a yacht? I think it's a yacht. I think it's a yacht after all. It looked like a plane's tail a moment ago, but I might not be awake yet. It's just before sunrise, as you can see. And we've got a beautiful glow out here as we enter into Lake Huron. Aloha, and there we have it, sunrise. And we got a good start and cheated. Started before sunrise, which is rare. It may be one of the first on this whole loop so far. But we have great respect for the lakes and wanted to make sure we are on and off the lake early. Aloha, we got Tour de Passage, I believe is what that is called right there. And we're going to make a left here by this red buoy right there, and we're going to go down this way into Lake Huron. Beautiful sunrise. Everything's glowing on this side. The sun is right behind us. And it's time for breakfast. Alex is behind me. Cynthia just came up to the bridge. And the dogs are up here. Where's Shadow? Good morning, Shadow.
He said, this is how you do Lake Huron. He said,
Really?
you get in your bed, someone tucks a quilt in, and he said, and you're good to go.
All right. That's Cynthia right there, and there's Alex with his coffee in Haleakala National Park. Yep, my hat. And there's Lucy watching the helm. Yesterday was so rough she didn't have helm time. She was very sad.
So here's the confusion. There's red, and I thought it was red right returning. So, but yet it's on our left side. So what's the scoop today, Zoe?
The truth is, I don't know. I'm following the magenta line.
The truth is that different sections, depending on if you're going into bigger open water, it changes. This is why many people have
but you
on
would
their,
think,
on their helm,
but
they
you
have
would,
a little
you,
disc.
Okay, but it's red right returning because they're coming in from the lakes, going into the harbors.
So that's the
that's why they're,
so
yeah.
He's joking when he says he doesn't know.
But I had to think about it because it's too early. I'm
So
not
as
woken
you're
up yet.
coming this way into Drummond Island.
But yes, you're coming from the lakes or the ocean in this case, either way, and you're going back into the islands and into the harbors. All right, Shadow. Daddy's gonna go back to the bridge. Aloha, Tour de Passage there on our starboard side, and Black Rock is right here. That alarm that you hear, that's the ferry. It's there by the water tower. It's a ferry that goes across here to Drummond Island. We saw it going across. We also have seen some freighters now, so we're definitely getting to the bigger lakes. Hidden in that area right there is a big freighter, tanker, who knows. At first we thought it was trees, but it isn't. It's actually a tanker or something. It looks odd because it's so big bigger than the trees there. Aloha. So we got the ferry crossing right in front of us. We are so slow we're not catching up to the ferry, but there you can see it coming from Detour Passage, which is on the right hand side, the starboard side, going over here to our port side. Alright, so a close-up of the car ferries here. Looks like they're almost all off. There's one car left, and I'm not sure if that's the owner's car. And Lucy's not approving of the ferries. We're heading straight out to Lake Huron up there, and there's a lighthouse. We'll be making a right turn at the lighthouse.
The last car now.
The last car is actually leaving now.
Moving.
Yeah, they had to push it and get it started. But that's my story anyway. Tour de Passage here.
Look how many want to get to work. Look at all the different ones that are leaving.
Oh yeah, they're all lined up. Look at that. Yep. They have 2 ferries, but it must only have one operating.
It's 8 o'clock, so I bet these people have a 9 o'clock job on the mainland. This will give them enough time to get over there.
Yep, they're all loading up here. You may not be able to see it. I'm filming directly into the sun. But
you can see the cars starting to move. I mean, there's somebody on board telling them where to go. I'm sure people do this every single day.
yeah.
Danger, high voltage, cable crossing, do not anchor. Wow.
Last view
That
of
sounds scary.
Detour Passage right on that side.
Is that the name of the town?
Yep.
Detour Passage? Or that there's
That's
a passage?
That's the name, yeah.
The town is Detour.
Sounds
I think.
French to
Detour,
me,
Michigan.
but yeah,
Or is it Canada? No, it's Michigan.
it's Michigan. We got another looper boat over here, leaving Detour Passage. I'm not sure where they're going, but they're going faster than us, about 9.1 miles per hour. We're doing about 7. Got the lighthouse coming up here, where we're going to make a right turn to Mackinac Island.
Wanted you to see the wake created by a fellow looper boat. Look at that. Isn't that an interesting pattern? Very interesting how much of a wake it's making as it heads toward this lighthouse. And it made the dog angry. He got out of his bed. I keep tucking him in, but every time I get up to film, he gets out. He doesn't want to miss anything. All right, there's Zav at the helm on his phone. Alex, the second captain. What's out there, Alex? A rubber dinghy?
No, it's some fishing boat. Somebody out fishing.
And Lucy? She's the only one that's alert at the helm. Blooper roll. This is Detour Reef Lighthouse.
Aloha! We are entering Lake Huron. Huron? Yeah,
Huron.
Huron. We've never been here before, and it looks nice and calm. Here's the Detour Passage lighthouse. The reef is right here. Actually, it's a reef lighthouse, I think, but it's rather shallow right here from this lighthouse all the way to that point. And that looks like a really, really solid lighthouse. Wow. Someone must have lived there. Lighthouse master. That's a big building, isn't it? I mean, that is not small. Another view of the Detour Reef Lighthouse right here. It really is a solid structure, but I'm sure it's had to beat away a lot of waves. But well kept up. Look how nice the white painted trim is nice. Yeah. That goes back in to Canada eventually. That's where we came from. Just a little bit of the coastline as we head to Mackinac Island. We got our first marker right there. It's supposed to be a red buoy, but it just looks like a lighthouse straight ahead, and it's almost a straight line to the island. Looks like a beachy, sandy beachy kind of shoreline. Aloha! We're back. We're still here actually, and right there is the Martin Reef Lighthouse. To the right of that is a reef and very shallow. Right here Alex can tell me what it is, but probably like 100 feet over here. Straight ahead is Mackinac Island. So we're about 24 miles away, I think.
It's actually visible to us.
It's visible,
on the GoPro, but we can see it.
We can see it. It's straight ahead. That's what it looks like today here on Lake Huron. Aloha! We have the island in sight, Macinac Island right there, and the bridge that crosses over the lakes is beyond that. We should be there very soon, I think 53 minutes or so. But what a beautiful day today, and it's been like this, the smooth rolling ripple the entire way. We have really enjoyed this cruise compared to yesterday on the North Channel. So we're glad we're on Lake Huron, and Lake Huron, we're glad that it's given us a gift of a smooth ride today. We should be there shortly. Well, Mackinac Island is getting closer and closer, and the water is getting more and more like glass. It's absolutely beautiful. We see a ferry leaving the port right now. You see that little lighthouse tower. We're going to turn right in there, and State Marina should be there. Beautiful day. So calm. All right, just seeing the ferries here. There's a ferry going in right now. There's another one back there, and it looks like the water, I don't know if it's a jet, because it's like 1.5 times the height of the boat. It's got to be like 100 feet high, that's water jet behind it. I don't know, maybe it's only 50, but it's really high up. I don't know if you can see that or not. But we got 3 ferries coming in. 4 ferries. There's another ferry coming in from the port side. So there's 2 on the port, 2 on the starboard. Wow. Aloha! We are arriving Mackinac Island. Cynthia's up front, getting ready for the lines. We have a brand new day, I believe, is ahead of us. Another looper boat. You see the bridge there in the distance. And our marina is straight ahead. We're following a brand new day into the marina. What a pretty blue sky, and it got like glassy water. It's just smooth as can be. Anyway, should be there in just a few minutes. Aloha and welcome to Mackinac Island. Our boat's parked right here. Slip 36. Beautiful day. We're going to go out and explore the town.
The nice thing is that the dogs are not barking currently. Let's cross our fingers.
And we cheated. We turned on the air conditioner, so they're going to be cool. And the windows closed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for joining our journey today to this amazing island. Join us again next time as we explore Mackinac Island. And as always, please do us a huge favor and like, and most importantly, subscribe. It really helps our channel. We'll see you again next time. Aloha!